Welcome, Admirals, to Ray Rivers Gaming and Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. Okay, so I thought I would do a dedicated harbor port video because this is the end of this turn, and this is not the first time that I've done this, but interestingly enough, it's amazing how things change. I mean, the stuff is really random. So the first time I did this, um, I had a I had a sixth rate. I think a sixth rate sloop was offered to me. And the next time I did it, I was offered a fifth rate. So I have no idea what's going to happen this time. But let's go through this and see what we can do. Okay, so here we are. Okay, and here's voices. Okay, so that's still going on. So let's end this stage. Okay, now. Okay, so this is telling us that the Marquis de Lafayette has gone to help the rebels in the colonies. Fresh food, plus 10% reward modifier. Okay. What does this say? Voices. Let's see how that went. Okay. We found a huge cave with an entire village living inside. Sadly, there were nothing but fish. On the other hand, in our condition, it's nice to have a place to buy some food without paying a tax. So my guy got no damage and sunk the Brilliant. That's pretty amazing. Okay. And the other time I did it, I actually failed in the mission. So things, very random. Things are very random here. Okay, let's see. Smoke over the island. So now let's take a look at what we got going here. So this is going to be one of those side missions. I put ferret in there, 58% chance. Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going to do that for right now. Let's take a look at what is this one here. Crossfire. Okay, so the Spaniards are constructing a thing there, and you're going to have to attack them. This is going to be a land battle, a land and sea battle, and the way I interpret this is that I can put up to 5 units in here. These will be land forces, and these will be sea forces. So I've got one merchant. We'll have to see how that all works out, but I think let's see what the system is. An enemy squadron consisting of transports and numerous light escorts smashes. Okay, so this is a naval battle. Okay, with light escorts escorting troop ships. So this may be an opportunity to capture a troop ship, and that would be very nice, huh? So let's go to the Admiralty and see what we got here. And you see, there we go. There we have the. I'm looking through here, and all 7th rates, unrated cutter. But look at this guy, HMS Devonshire, 5th rate. Hermione, I don't know where we got that wrong. Hermione class frigate, and she's fast. Huh? Look at that, 14.9. Oof. And her weight, and 42 guns. I've got 50,000. So I mean, even when you look at my navy here, okay, the Galaga needs a lot of crew. She needs an officer and a lot of crew. No, it won't be so bad. I think she only goes up to like 75. And then here, look at that. I mean, I had two 2 units, 2 land units, and I pretty much lost them both in that land battle. It was on hard, you know, so I shouldn't be surprised, I guess. But yeah, okay. It doesn't do you any good. Doesn't do you any good to be hitting this, okay, which returns casualties to you. Okay. So for example, I'm at 5%, so 5% of the casualties of the unit are returned to me. I lose 20 men, right? So 5% of those are going to be returned to me. So that's an extra guy there that I don't have to buy, and a weapon I don't have to buy. So, but it doesn't do me any good if the whole unit gets wiped out. You understand what I mean? And I almost lost both. So that was almost catastrophic in Snakes and Powder. Like I say, it's not a big surprise. I'm playing hard on the land battle, So for my career point here, looks like I'm headed for another big land battle. So I'm going to go ahead and increase that. So now I'm at 10%. We'll come back. So I've got to pay a lot more attention to my land battles so that I don't lose my crews and troops so badly. I can't afford to have them get totally wiped out. So let's go over here. All right, so now I have this opportunity to buy the Hms Devonshire. She's pretty expensive, but I just cannot say no to that. 5th rate. She would be my flagship, so I'm going to buy her. And now comes the cost, okay? Now comes the cost. Okay, so here's the Devonshire. 3 perks, 4 officers, 4 officers. So as you see, as the ship gets bigger, you have more officers who are specialized in different areas. For example, when you go to the Starty here, okay, this guy, he has to do everything. He has to do all the work. He's got to be good at everything. All right, just like the Alert has to pretty much be. It's only 1 officer there, so he has to be really good at everything. All right, but as the ships get bigger, you get more officers, and they share the qualities of this. So when I look at this guy here, it lights up 51, 39, 47. So he's pretty good, huh? He's pretty good. When I look at this guy, look at this guy. Okay, he's supposed to be the best fighter, you know. Okay, but look at there. This midshipman here, 62 fighting. It's 63. Okay, so it's not necessarily who has the best overall. It's who is the best in those categories. All right. Okay. So, the first thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to start dismissing some officers and redo my officers. Okay. Here's the Galaga. I'm going to be getting rid of all of my officers and reassigning my officers of the officers that I have. I think it probably will stay there. Okay. Now let's go back to the Devonshire. 750. I have to get cannons for this. Man, that's going to be expensive. But that's going to be expensive, man. Okay. So let's start here. Okay, so what we're looking at is he needs to be really good in intelligence and willpower. Now, what do I have in reserve here? Nelson. You know, see this guy? I mean, he is better. I think he's almost a better. Um, he's almost a better commander than Nelson, huh? So one has to say, what do we want to be historic and have Nelson as our commander, or do we want to put the best person in there as possible? And by the way, if anybody watching, I'm doing this, and it's going to be a fairly long video. I want to be very detailed in how I do this, what my reasoning and what I'm doing. Okay, so that the folks can understand. It's a fairly complex system. So I'm looking here. 95. Let's just add these up for just for kicks, okay? 95 and 51 is 146. And he has 69, 129, 134. 134. And he has 146. Well, I'm sorry, Horatio, but this guy is a better commander. So I'm going to put him in there as my commander. Okay, so let's go to Galaga. She's my 6th rate. Now let's take a look here. And this is where Nelson's going to go. Upgrade. Yep. Go to Ferret. Now she's, 7th rate, so why spend a lot of money on these guys if you don't really have to? Okay. So I have these two guys. So I want to put O'Brien in there. So first I'm doing my captains. Okay, and this guy has got to be... He's got to do it all. Only one officer on this ship, so he's got to do it all. So, yep. Trevor, sub-lieutenant. He's got pretty good stuff in there, okay? But he's destined for bigger things. But I'll put him in there for now. Okay, so that's that. Okay. I'm going to need an officer here. Officer's good here. I'm going to need an officer here. I'm going to need an officer here. And I'm going to need 3 officers here. Whoosh. Whoosh. Alright. So let's see here. I want to try to get all of these ships into battle if I can. Another question I'm wondering is, if you do one of the major battles first, can you then do the side battle afterwards, or do you have to do the side battle immediately? My presumption is that you have to do the side battle immediately, but that may be wrong. All right, I'll check that out. All right, so looking here. So we're looking here. And we need a guy here with high stat and dexterity. So I'm going to take this guy. Put him in there. High stat. In perception. So I'm going to put him there. Everything costing me money here. Okay, so let's go over here. All right. Okay. It's a Galaga, a Ferret. Now the ferret, I don't see her doing much boarding, so I don't think I need to have a really good officer here, to be quite honest. So I'm not going to buy a really good officer there for the moment. All right, so let's go back over here. But here, okay, these guys are going to be doing boarding actions and so I need a good officer here with stats of strength and endurance. And it's pretty obvious by looking here that midshipman Hale here is the best guy, so I'm going to buy him. I'm going to run out of money here, I know it, before I'm able to do all of this. Okay, so in here, see some of these guys are really expensive. They have all this, you know, but you don't need him. Okay, Galaga can also board, so I need a fairly good officer there, so I'll buy him. And now ferret. Okay, I'll buy him. And look at this, you know, I mean, in the end, I'm not gonna have any money for troops. Okay. He needs crew. He needs crew. He needs crew. He needs guns. Jeez. All right. Let's go with the guns first here. This one here. So this is the lower deck, and this is the higher deck. How expensive? Okay, so I'm going to put 9-pounders in there. Okay, and here, again, watching my money. Oof. I'm going to put some carronades in this one. He's got a lot of weight, huh? The thing is, I don't have many carronades. I got these 18-pounder carronades. So we're going to put her in that. Okay. All right, so that means now we're in crew. So let's take a look here. First, I take a look at the weapon, okay? And let me see what I've got in my armory here for weapons. Okay, so I'm looking at armory, not shop, because shop you have to buy it. Okay, so armory, I've got 360 of these sea service muskets. I've got 650 of these sea service muskets with sword bayonet. So like I say, he's going to have enough men. He's going to be doing boarding actions. So I need a musket with a bayonet. Okay, so we're going to take melee is really good, huh? So I'm going to take this, and let's see what happens here. If I just give them normal crew, looks like I took him to max. How much weight is that? Okay, I take him to max. I'm going to do that, huh? We're going to take him to max. Alright. This one needs crew. this is the let's make this the HMS Galaga, shall we? And this guy also can do boarding actions, I believe, huh? He gets up there. Yeah. Okay. So again, sea service with bayonet seems to be the best thing for that. See, I lost that 2-star. And let's see, how much is that going to cost? We'll put 175 in there. 175. Upgrade that. Okay, so these guys are good. And now we have these guys who are, these guys are not going to be doing any boarding action, so they can have the, let me see here. We got the sea service musket here. We may need the land pattern musket for our Marines. So I think I'm going to give them sea service muskets, okay, and take them up to like 75. Upgrade that, okay. And now this guy here, I've only got 4,900. Okay, I only got 4,900. All right, I'm going to leave these guys alone until after my sea battle, before I go into the land battle. And hopefully I won't have a huge amount of damage, and I can use all the money that I gain from my sea battle to buy troops. Okay, so let's go back to Devonshire here, and I like the hardened hull. Okay, I like that. I put that on all my ships. Upgrade that to hardened hull. Still got a lot of weight there, right? Okay, and 2 perks. All right. So there we go. Okay, so I think that does it, eh? I've got all my officers. These guys need troops. Still need to do that. I haven't done any research though. I haven't done any research. But I mean, but these are all pretty pricey, and this guy here, boarding equipment would be cool. But normally I just stomp on them, on their crew with grape shot and all this other kind of stuff until I know I can board them with ease. So I'm not so big on that. Double wall might be interesting, but I think you have to buy that. I'm not sure if you have to buy the ammunition. I'm not ready for that either. Same with double charging. More damage, slower reload, precision gun tackle, less spread, speed gun rig, faster reload. Okay, so what is, I'm not understanding this so much. So wadding gives you more damage but a slower reload, and speed gun rig, is that Let me see, precision. Is that telling me what the next, is that telling me what the next two, I think that's trying to tell me that in the intermediate, I can get precision gun tackle, which is less spread, and then the last, in the advanced, I can get speed gun rig, which is faster reload. I think that's what it's telling me. I'm not sure, right? To be quite honest with you. Supply wagon. Access to Marines. Okay, you see, because these say at the bottom exactly what it opens. And this here has 3 of them. So I'm assuming that what they're telling you is that this one here has 3 levels. 3 levels. Okay? So the basic level is more damage but slower reload. And the intermediate level of this is precision gun tackle, which is less spread, which is really important for things like carronades. And the 3rd level gives me faster reloading. That looks important. I don't have any money. Should I do that? Ugh. Probably stupid to do that, eh? But that sounds like it's really good, eh? See, these all just have one thing underneath it. But this has 3. And it doesn't make any sense that you would have slower damage and then faster slower reload and then faster reload. So I think this one gives you the availability in 3, an intermediate and an advanced, of where this investigation leads you. But this is probably really silly. You know, I'm doing this campaign, I'm learning. I don't really expect to win it, but the whole thing is to learn what the heck is going on. So let's see what happens, what happens when I research this. There you go. That one just opened up. Eric's, oh, more damage, slower reload. Must be something else. I'm not sure. But it's probably I screwed that up anyway. Okay, so we've done that. We've done that. And we've done everything here except for our troops. Okay. So there you go. That is what I decided to do. I got 2 good ships here. 5th rate now. And the Galaga 6th rate. So I got 2 good ships. I would have wanted to put cannonades in here in the top decks, but I don't have the money, to be quite honest. I would love to have had cannonades and 9-pounders, just like I have on Devonshire on the Galaga, but I just don't have the money for it. But I think that is what I'm going to try to do. If I ever get the money, if I get enough money, and I can do my troops and all that. The problem, you know, you gotta kind of try to look into the future. I haven't watched anybody's video. I have no idea what's coming up. Okay. But when I look at this, what this tells me is that I'm going to need to do a land battle here. Follow the orders. War hero. Plus 3,000 money. Plus 2 reputation. I wonder what that means. War hero. What is war hero? What is war hero? And in this one, I think there's a good chance I can get another merchant. But the whole thing is, can I afford to refit a merchant when I only get 14,000? Refit a merchant, put officer on it, and then essentially do four units of soldiers. I don't think I can do that. I don't know. Maybe we can capture the merchant and just hold them for a while. All right. So anyway, so here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put ferret and I'm going to put alert in there. And that gives me a 74% chance. Okay, because I think I can do this sea battle with the other 2 warships I have, and the land battle with the 2 warships and my troop ship. If you understand what I mean here. So I'm going to start that. Okay, so I go back here. So these guys are now in battle. So but and I think I can do the sea battle with this. And then when the land battle comes, I'll need these guys and I'll need this guy for the land battle. Okay, so I'm trying to kind of plan this out in my head. Okay, I don't have any money, you know. I'm probably doomed here right from the get-go, but there you go. That's my port, getting ready to go into the second chapter, and in which we will fight this naval battle first. So hope you enjoyed the tutorial on what I do in port, because a lot of times I do some of this stuff, you know, by myself first, and I don't record it, and then I just tell you what I did later. But I thought it's important to also do port videos so that people can see how I work my port and how I'm making decisions here in the future. So anyway, I don't know if that's helpful, but that was the purpose. We're here to learn. And before I leave, I've gotten another subscriber to my channel, bringing me to a whole 53. It was anonymous. I don't know who you are. Thank you very much. Like I say, I'm not a professional. All of this stuff, you know, subscriptions, likes, all this, you know, when I see something like that, I go, wow, look at that, man! I got another subscriber. I'm at a whole 53, you know. But I don't expect thousands of subscribers and comments and likes and all that. Like I say, I just do this kind of like a hobby. I just have fun. So I hope you have fun too. This is a great game, man. I'm really enjoying this game. Until the battle of the second wave, I will see you later.